Paul Marshall joins us after West have beat Abbey Hey 2-1 away. Nail-biting winner from Moscrop. Marsh, give us your honest account of that, if you would.
Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with the result to get the 3 points. Yeah, it was on a knife edge at the end, which was disappointing. It was such a dominant first half. We had so many chances, and then at half time, obviously Jordan worked too well. Latik was dizzy through banging his head, so in the end we had no choice. We had to change it. Abbey Hey have got some really quick wingers. They were always going to cause problems. They could always, in the off chance, even if they wasn't in the game, the wingers could have kept them in the game through one mistake or whatever it was. And I think our tempo dropped a little bit. But credit to the lads to keep going, and in the end, it was a good winning from Moscrop.
Yeah, I mean, you answered my question there. It felt like we were dominant throughout. They had spells, but could we have had it out of sight by half time?
100%. It was some of the chances in the first half was criminal. I think Banny's had a few. I'm not sure Caleb and Harvey, but yeah, it was like we was trying to score the perfect goal. I said to him at half time, get your shots off, shoot through bodies, and we didn't do it enough, and ultimately it nearly cost us. We've got lucky, but we've just got to learn from it. At the end of the day, we got the 3 points.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what's important. I don't know whether you can hear it now. Microphones probably won't pick it up, but the West fans are on the way back down to the bus stop and train station. Have you got any messages for the fans?
Yeah, the fans are incredible.
Travelling support on a Friday night.
That's why we waited till the end to get the winner. Just to give them something to smile about. I think singing all game, again, it's a Friday night, it's non-league, and there was loads of you singing loud and proud, and it's unbelievable for the players, and it's great to be a manager, to be a part of a club that's got a fan base like it.
No, it's good. I mean, you say they've saved it to the end. I need a bottle of Gaviscon there. It can be that much heartburn. But no, that's good. Friday night game, it was class for the fans. After a man of the match performance on Saturday, Billy hasn't featured in tonight's squad. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so Billy was feeling his knee after training. Lewis feeling his groin, which was bizarre, really. We didn't expect it. Lewis pulled out this morning. We had to change the squad. Jordan not being too well. He was a real bad cough, chest, couldn't breathe, so we had to bring him off. And Latik, he's banged his head, so it was we were a little bit unlucky with injuries. To be fair.
That seemed like so. Their number 4, it happened probably 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah,
Latik had a clash of heads. I actually saw the wound on their number 4. I think Theo used to play for West, I think,
right,
or signed at least, and it looked bad. Latik seemed to come out better of the two, in truth. But you brought him at half time. Was that like
he was dizzy, so he couldn't see probably. So I had to protect him. He did have a lump on his head. I thought he was outstanding again, Latik.
Yeah,
we looked poor when he went off. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
Got a real player on our hands, and look forward to seeing him back on the pitch.
Yeah,
but we had to bring him off. He's a bit dizzy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, get well soon, Latik. Paul Riley, unusual for him to be absent.
Yeah, it's another one. So he's not been well all week.
Yeah.
So he couldn't be involved. The back of that, it would have been stupid. He's been in bed all week. So again, that's why we've got a squad though. We've got Lee Jackson and Latik there. So it would have been difficult to not play one of them anyway. So it kind of made that decision a bit easier. But like you say, Paul Riley, he's a massive player for us. And
it's sad to see him missing as a fan. But he was here on the pitch at the end, and the fans are all singing his chant and all that.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
What do you reckon? Like, he'll be back for next Saturday, Chaddison?
Yeah, he's all right now. He's better, but he's probably got no energy. From being in bed ill and this virus which is going about. I had it myself. So just precaution, really.
Cool. The name that everyone's talking about, Jim Sims. There's a buzz around the WhatsApp groups and the fan forums, all that sort of stuff. What can you tell us about him? We've seen that the club's put him out as a signing. So what do you know of him?
So with Jim, obviously he was at Hull for a little bit. He was at Oldham with one of my friends there. Zeki's good friends with Jim's dad, I believe. It was just obviously we needed a bit more strength in depth with Pat being injured, Briggsy being injured. So we needed a forward type player. So with Jim, he's only 21, but you could just tell he's quality is stuff in training. So again, it was just getting him in and throwing him on, seeing how he fixed. It's not an easy thing to do your first game. You could see there was times where he was making movements and then he weren't quite getting the pass, or he slipped, or whatever it may be. But Jim's a good player. Looking forward to see what more he can give us.
Yeah, absolutely, massive agree. I think Ramsbottom got called off tonight, so I think with that 3 points we might go second. I would need to double check that. Going into Chaddison a week tomorrow. Obviously, say what your thoughts. We've got to win it. But have you got anything you can tell us?
Chatterton, tough game. They've got some really, really good players. Like Lewis Byrne, and others there, but particularly Lewis Byrne. I think he's a real proven player and very difficult to deal with. And so when we play Chadden at their place, we played the perfect game, and I believe we'll have to do the same thing if we want to get 3 points.
Good stuff. We'll see you there a week tomorrow. Enjoy your free weekend, and we'll see you next Saturday. Cheers Paul.